NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with my top 10 best foundations for dry, mature skin, or just dry skin in general. If you are interested in seeing this video, then keep on watching. If you've been with my channel any length of time, then you know that I have dry skin. I actually have bone dry skin, which is fine because you can find foundations that cater to dry skin. You just have to look and find the right foundation. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. The first foundation that I would like to start off with is by Nars, and this is the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. This foundation is so good. It's one of my favorite foundation. It leaves a radiance to your skin. This is actually, I believe, like a medium coverage, but you can build it up to full coverage. I just like light looking foundations. I find my skin looks better with a lighter foundation. When I say light, just light where some of my skin looks like it's seeping through. I like foundations now as I age to look natural and like you have flawless skin. That's what I like. I hate foundations that just wear heavy on your skin. You know what I'm talking about. If you wear foundations a lot, you know some foundations can just feel heavy on the skin. Well, this one does not, and it leaves your skin looking radiant. Another foundation that's one of my favorite, and it is the Dewy Smooth Maybelline Fit Me. I find that Maybelline products are really great for like mature skin, and if you have dry skin, this one right here, this Dewy Smooth, is really good. I'm in the shade 315, and this is it right here. One of my favorite foundations. I actually have this foundation on now, and this foundation is by Fenty Beauty. It is the Pro Filtr. This is one of my favorite foundations. Now, the first foundation that came out by Fenty I didn't like so much. I think it said it was a soft matte, and it was alright, but this one right here, it leaves my skin looking radiant. It has a natural glow. It is medium coverage. It is buildable, so you can build this if you want to get a like a full coverage look. It's very long wearing. I mean, it does not settle into fine lines or wrinkles. It doesn't oxidize, not on my skin. I just like the wear of this foundation, and this is one of the longest wearing foundations. I wore this foundation like early in the morning between like 6 a.m. and it has lasted all the way until like 12 a.m. This foundation looks beautiful. I can wear this foundation in the fall, in the winter, in the summer. I mean, this is just a nice all-around foundation. Love this one. Another foundation that I actually love, and it's from a drugstore, and this is the NYX Born To Glow. I use two and mix them together to make my perfect shade. I have the neutral tan and I have mahogany, and this is just like a perfect shade. But this Born To Glow foundation is so great for, especially for everyday wear. It is says naturally radiant foundation, and it really is. It gives you a natural radiant glow. Again, it doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, and it doesn't settle onto your dry patches. If you have, like I say, major dry skin, sometimes you will develop dry patches. Lately, I have not, so I'm so glad. I believe with all the serums and my daytime and nighttime skincare routine, my skin has not developed any dry patches. Knock on wood. Another foundation that I have fallen in love with, you know, when it first came out, a lot of people, some people did not like it because it was very light, very skin light. And this is by McGrath Lab. It's called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This foundation is so good. I love it. It doesn't settle into fine lines or wrinkles. It's very lightweight, very skin light. If you have large pores, it actually blurs that, okay? So I really like this foundation. I mean, there were mixed reviews on this one, but I was one that loved this foundation. Very lightweight coverage. I love that. So I did not have any complaints perfect for dry skin, perfect for lightweight, flawless looking coverage. Wonderful. I love this foundation. One of my favorite foundation, I used to talk about this all the time. It is a matte foundation. Like I said, if you have dry skin, we can wear mattes. We just have to find the right mattes. And this is by Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation is buildable. I believe it's medium to full coverage, and I love it. The trick with matte foundations for me, I really have to moisturize thoroughly, okay? I am using, like I said, my hyaluronic acids, my essence, products that hydrate, my moisturizers, okay? And then I go in with my matte foundations. This one right here is perfect for dry skin. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't dry into, you know, the little dry patches, and it also gives a radiance to your skin. Charlotte Tilbury products in general are just great to me for mature skin. Packaging is everything to me, and this is just super cute to me. Let me show you. The NYX foundation came out this year. It's a newer foundation. I actually did a review on this foundation. I will link it somewhere up here, but it is by ColourPop, and it is the Pretty Fresh foundation. It's hyaluronic acid hydrating foundation from ColourPop. I've worn this several times. This is almost like an everyday foundation. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which if you've been with me any length of time, you know that's one of my favorite ingredients in anything is hyaluronic acid. I love this foundation, and it goes on so nice and smooth. It is a lightweight foundation. It is buildable, so I believe you can build this to full coverage. It doesn't settle in fine lines or wrinkles. Very affordable. I believe this foundation was between $10 or $16. I think it was $16. Anyway, I do have the review up here for you to take a look at. But yes, really like this foundation, especially for everyday wear. Another foundation that I am late to the game with. I really like this foundation. I think I've talked about it in a couple of my videos. Didn't do a review on this one, just happened to pick it up one day and tried it and fell in love with it. And it is by Lancome. It is the Teint Idole Ultra Wear. I'm not saying it right. It has an SPF of 15 in it. Wears up to 24-hour wear comfort, transfer resistance. And everything that they say about this foundation is true. This is it right here. It doesn't settle on fine lines and wrinkles as well. Doesn't settle onto the dry patches. It just leaves your skin looking radiant. I love this foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. I don't know why I didn't try this foundation years ago, but yeah, this is a very good foundation. I love it. Now, this foundation is a newer foundation as well. Came out this year. I have a review that I will link somewhere up here. This one is by Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Love this foundation as well. I really like the way it wears on my skin, and I was shocked because I didn't really think I was gonna like it. I just wanted to review it just to see, but to my surprise, this is a beautiful foundation. I like the way it goes on. Really great for mature skin, or if you have combination skin. Really great. Hydrating. I believe this is medium coverage as well. You can build it to full coverage. Wears wonderfully, okay? And again, like I said, I will link that video up here somewhere. But yeah, if you haven't tried this is a really nice foundation to give a try to. I would like I said, I like to try foundations. I go get a little sample from Sephora, try it first before I make that purchase, just to make sure that it works for your skin or it's the complexion. So that's my little trick. That's what I do. So anyway, yes, Rare Beauty, such a beautiful foundation. Last but certainly not least, this foundation is my all-time favorite foundation. It is one of the first foundations that I actually wore and I fell in love with it. It's by Estee Lauder Double Wear. Love this foundation. It says stay in place makeup double wear foundation. It is a stay in place, so it's a matte foundation, but this foundation goes on beautifully. Now, Estee Lauder products, to me, in my opinion, they are really great for mature skin. I love this foundation. I Again, with matte foundations, I like to moisturize thoroughly, but this does not settle in fine lines and wrinkles. It wears so pretty. It is a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build this up to full coverage, and I have. And it doesn't look full coverage. It doesn't give you that cakey full coverage, gotta get out of this makeup look or feel. You know, some full coverage makeups, even when you build it up, it feels like you've built it up and it looks cakey or cake face. I hate that. But this foundation gives you a natural, radiant look. I love this foundation. Always have, always will. I used to sell the heck out of this foundation when I was at the counter. This is one of my all-time favorite. All my friends had this foundation. I matched them accordingly. Love it. I am in the shade 5W1 Bronze 42. It's 2 bronzes. I'm in the 5W1, okay? Love this foundation. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful, especially when trying to find a foundation that's great for mature, dry skin. I have lots of foundations, but these foundations are just my top 10, the ones that I reach for all the time. I just love them. So anyway, guys, I hope this video again was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel on the way out if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace and love until next time. Bye.